Stack your paper, get your weight up, telling see you later, boss. Go get your nails done here, stone. Go get the body in the gym right now and make him mad that it didn't work. Stack your paper, get your weight up, telling see you later, boss. Go get a bag, let him play with you. Stack your paper, get your weight up, telling see you later, boss.
WEFM is SVG.
Voice of the Man, Bongo Prime, representing for Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9.
We are back with more Activated Mornings right here on WEFM with Roleza and Dianna. And right now we are being joined by Lyf Compton for his commentary. Before we have our commentary from Lyf, just to let you know that coming up at around 8:10 or 8:15, we will be having our interview as part of our political conversation series with West St. George. Lyf, good morning and over to you.
Good morning, ladies. Hope you are having a good morning.
Yes.
Now, over the past few weeks, right? As you know, we are in the election mode. And what I'm going to speak about has been addressed one-on-one. But people still continue to make the comment. And I find that because of the type of mood we're in, I think it's dangerous. So last night I was on a radio program with lawyer Jomo Thomas, and someone came under the comment and was speaking about the Prime Minister not being the Prime Minister because Parliament has been dissolved. And all over social media since the election, I see people being calling on persons to stop the Prime Minister from using the state vehicle. He's not supposed to be, he's not supposed to pull him out, the vehicle, black this, black that. No. If in the past someone hadn't shown something and hit the Prime Minister and it said, we would have been able to ignore these, but we can't sort the things and they go and sort the mindset and they believe sort the mindset. So I want to address that this morning once again. So maybe some of the people that say these things can hear me, because I think Jomo Thomas stressed it last night. And he basically said, listen, you are talking shopping next stop. I see somebody else. Basically, what I'm saying is the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister, and former Press Secretary Cain expressed it like this. He said, I'm tired of seeing educated people making themselves look dunce. At times like these, PR cameras miss. So he said, well, he was basically calling on Jomo to educate the supporters, which I think Jomo did last time anyways. So he said, he explains, there are 3 branches of government. I think there are times to explain this already. But as I said, I think it's important to explain it again and speak about it again. Because in my mind, someone actually chose something to hit the Prime Minister in the head. So you might have some idiot really try to do it. And people might say, why am I talking about this again, right? During I like to go from personal experiences, and I know how stupid and ignorant people can get during political campaigns and political initiatives. There was a protest at one time. Members of the New Democratic Party had taken to the street in Kingston during a protest. I think it was after one of the court cases. I can't remember which one. And I was doing a live broadcast in the group of protesters. There was actually people in the group urging others to pull with my phone, kick me out the protest because I'm a US. People who wanted to check. But there was a strong police presence, right? At one point, I think someone actually knocked my phone out my hand. And I saw in that protest a man tried to grab a weapon from a police officer. I saw that. And the police officer was very calm. He held on to his weapon and he just basically said, don't do that. No. Any other police officer may have tried to go a different route. So that's why I think it's important to stress these things and let people understand. Basically, the Prime Minister is still the Prime Minister. So, as Mr. Thompson explained recently, there are three, and as Joe was saying last night, and as Hans is doing this morning on social media, is basically saying there are three branches of government: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Parliament is the legislative branch. It has been dissolved. But the executive branch, which is cabinet, still functions. The Prime Minister is still the Prime Minister, and the Minister is still Minister. The running of the country continues. The Governor General is a ceremonial head of state. She can't sign contract with investors. And goes on to say, as teachers, lawyers, and even children of lawyers now studying to be lawyers, you are somewhere big and done. For want of better words, right? He said, what do you all really teach people to how others represent all the clients if you could talk to just don't push it. So apparently, as I said, educated people who are supposed to be smart are posting these things. So I like to once again stress that people need to stop pushing it. We've seen someone brave enough to choose something and hit the Prime Minister in his head. And after he got struck, there were all kind of narratives. I even saw something saying this week that he faked the lash in his head. They're basically trying to convince me that he faked something everybody see happen on camera, basically. We saw the blood or whatever. We saw everything that happened. It was on camera. So people should just stop pushing these ignorant, nonsense narratives, stop encouraging violence, and just focus on the election. You know what is evident to me is that a lot of the people that are hyping up certain things on social media and hyping up in the street or whatever. Come election, you might even see some of them going to vote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You might not even see some of them going to vote because a lot of people engage in this hype and on the day. So to me, some people don't even know why the reason they're hyping. Some people don't even know the importance of going to vote on election day. They hype themselves up during the election period. They enjoy the shows and the goodies and whatever's being distributed and the kindness of other people. And then on election day, they stay home. They're far away from the polls. They even understand what they were jumping and hyping for. So that's my contribution this morning.
Okay. All right. So
Thanks for listening.
Somebody here was saying, wanted to let you know that you did a very good job last night. So
tell the person thank you.
All right. Don't go though. Remember yesterday I told you I had something to ask in relation to what you mentioned in your commentary. You're talking about the artists who are coming in, most of them being Jamaican artists, and you said that we have local persons here who they could hire for some of these events. But do you think that many of our local artists actually want to be on a political stage, having to probably then say they are endorsing this party or endorsing this particular leader? Do you think many of our artists actually want to do that? We only see a handful of certain artists who actually go on political platforms and endorse a particular party. And given the amount of events and rallies that they're having, do you think that I mean, I'm saying in terms of stretching them, would they be too stretched for some of these events? Let's say if they have, because if I am going on a NDP stage to perform and say I'm endorsing Friday or I'm endorsing the end on NDP, I can't then go on a ULP stage and say the same thing. So it was just your thoughts with regards to what you said yesterday.
Well, I think in relation to that, you don't have to endorse. But realistically speaking, right, the NDP will be at a disadvantage when it comes in to get the more popular artists to perform for them, because we see popular artists basically align themselves with the
local artists, you
ULP.
mean? Right.
Yeah, the local artists assign themselves to the ULP. Align themselves to the ULP, like Fireman Hooper align to the ULP. Skinny,
James E. P.
Punk. Most of the popular artists have aligned themselves to the ULP, endorse the ULP. But we still have good artists, like we have intelligent people like Madzart, not a bad performer. I'm not sure about his fan base these days. He's gone more into the calypso. We have Magical, energetic performer. He is aligning himself to the NDP. But yes, you're right. They will be at a disadvantage when it comes to local artists. But artists can also, well, Kevin Little performed for the NDP already. Also, he's not a bad artist. I'm not sure about his local fan base. But yes, you're right. They will be at a disadvantage. And what the problem is now is that the NDP campaign strategy has basically caught up with the ULP in that they do a kind of tit for tat thing.
Yep.
Where if the ULP bring one, they bring one too. As we were discussing last night, I'm not sure where the funding is coming from for any of these things, right? And that is kind of like a...
When you find out, whisper to me and let me know.
That's kind of like a thing for me, right? I kind of like not really too sure about all this money that's circulating during the election. But yes, you're right, there's going to be a disadvantage. So I could, but like, why, listen, the amount of money spent on foreign artists is ridiculous. And I wish that money could have stayed here in relation to having enough artists here, as you said, to really be brave enough to go and perform for the NDP or perform for the ULP. The ULP can pull it off, The ULP can pull it off because they have the more popular artists. Just the Fireman and Skinny and everybody out. But the NDP can't say Fireman and Skinny because Fireman and Skinny not going.
See?
I don't think that Magical has a good following, but I don't think Magical has the following like Fireman and Skinny. And there's several other artists who align to the NDP, but I don't think they'll be following as big as those. So yes, they will be at a disadvantage. But maybe the parties need to look at changing the campaign strategy next time. Because they basically just going tit for tat.
Yeah. But
go
ahead.
Prime Minister said, if all get me vexed, I bring popcorn before election.
Oh, he said that?
Yes, said if we provoke him.
Wait.
He's supposed to be complex are now.
Popcorn before election.
And he bring cartel for the victory rally.
For the victory rally. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, all the way outside.
I'm saying.
Now I tell you, everybody on Masika comment, right?
Yeah.
All the way outside too. I think the turnout that the concerts are giving both parties a false sense of security.
I agree with you. Say it again, and it's a lot for the people in the back.
Yeah, because a lot of secondary school students outside them think you can't even vote. I think the majority of people at them think the secondary school students that can't vote. You know what I mean?
All the way outside for the freeness, right?
Outside, really.
Close on line.
We do all for that now.
Yeah, we watching it virtually, though. Still free show.
Yeah, free show.
All right, Lyf.
As somebody said, don't make a political affiliation, make you miss the freeness.
Come on. Exactly.
All right.
Okay. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That was Lyf Compton with his commentary this morning. It's approaching 8 o'clock. So we're going to head out of this segment soon. And just a reminder that we will be conducting an interview with Miss Kenna Kittels. So, Roleza,